Hi, parents. Welcome to Weekly Talk on Child Safety. I'm passionate about the overall well being of children, and so every week to year end, I'm sharing videos inspired by my passion. Uh, so, I'm sharing video talks on child safety. Okay. Um, so, this week is actually week 13. Okay. Week 13 of sharing child safety talks with you, all parents and caregivers. First of all, this week I want to know how you're doing. I hope that you are well. The COVID 19 global pandemic has caused an increase in anxiety and stress on people all across the world. Everyone, including parents, are simply trying to manage their lives, taking care of children, dealing with financial stress, and also, trying to adjust to a new way of life. This week I'm talking to you on healthy behaviors that parents should adopt to support children's mental health and well-being. As well as thinking about the children in your care, it is important to take care of your mental health and well-being. This is because children react in part to what they see from their parents. And so it's advisable for parents and caregivers to support their children at this time. Um, I will be sharing a few tips with you, but today, this week, meant to say I would just talk about just one. Okay, so in the next 10 to 12 weeks, I will be sharing more tips on how to be able to help your child manage all of this stress caused by the COVID 19 pandemic. Okay, so very quickly today, I want to highlight a particular point, and under that point, there's going to be some things that you really need to look into. Okay, so the first I'm treating today is help your child or children cope with stress. So how do you do this? You do this by listening and acknowledging. Now, children and young people may respond to stress in different ways. Okay, the way child A will respond to stress is different from the way child B is going to respond to stress. Okay, and how do you look out for these signs? How are you able to listen? How are you able to acknowledge that these signs actually exist in the life of the child? So these signs could be emotional, it could be physical, it could be behavioral. So now, for example, now I'm talking about the emotional signs to look out for. Now, for example, the child may be upset, behavioral, No, I mean, sorry, oh my god, I already meant to say behavioral. Okay, so now, the emotional signs I'm talking about. So, for example, the child may be upset, distressed, anxious, angry, or agitated. So that's an emotional sign to look out for. And then also the behavioral signs. So for example, the child becomes more clingy. There's some children, when they're stressed, all they just need to do is to just be clingy, and some of them could be withdrawn, like they want to be all alone by themselves. Or they may wet the bed. I mean, go to their rooms and then you find them wetting the bed like almost every night. The physical signs to also look out for is that they could start experiencing stomach aches. Yeah, stomach aches. So as parents, it's important for you to look out for any changes in the behavior of your child. Okay. Children and young people may feel less anxious if they are able to express and communicate their feelings in a safe and supportive environment. Children and young people who communicate differently to their peers may rely on you to interpret their feelings. So, what you need to do as a parent is to listen to them, acknowledge their concern, and give them extra love and attention if they need it. Now, the second step under this is provide clear information about the situation. Okay? Now, children and young people, they want to feel assured that their parents and caregivers can keep them safe. That is what you're meant to do as a parent. You're meant to keep your child safe. And one of the best ways to achieve this is by talking openly about what is happening, providing honest answers to them. That is it. You just have to explain to them, just to ensure. Explain to them what is being done to save them, or what is being done to keep them safe and to keep their loved ones safe as well, especially in this situation that we are in now. Okay. Now, in this pandemic, this global pandemic, now you could explain to them, okay, washing of the hands, actually more often than usual, is part of what is being done to keep them safe and to also keep their family, their loved ones also safe as well. So you need to give them all of these explanations. Okay? And then the third one is this: be aware of your own reactions. Remember, I said earlier that children, in fact, react to what they see their parents do, or how they see their parents, react. Or they see you, looking moody. So they could react in that way. So now you need to be very, very aware of your own reactions. You should remember that children and young people often take their emotional cues from the important adults in their life. You as a father, you as a mother, you are an important personality in the life of your child. And so you need to be aware of your reactions, the things you do, the things you say, and how you behave. Okay? Even when you hear some certain news. Okay? Because your children are aware. They are fully aware of your reactions. So that's why you need to be aware. You need to really be always consciously, you need to be conscious about it. And then now, it's also important for you to manage your own emotions and remain calm, especially when you hear news. I mean, the news we are hearing every day after day, the number of coronavirus cases increases, and the rest, and a whole lot of news, unpalatable news that we hear actually, break us down. But for the sake of these children, you just have to remain calm. You have to listen to them. You have to acknowledge that you need to acknowledge the concerns of children. Speak kindly to them. Answer their questions honestly and in a kind manner. Okay? Now, the third thing I want us to look into is connecting regularly with your children. Now, we are, most parents, all at home 24/7 with our children, because of course children aren't going to school now. So you need to connect regularly with them. You need to try to help your child understand what arrangements are being made for them, and you need to really explain to them. You need to support safe ways for your children to maintain social interaction with their friends. Okay, for example, via phone calls and video calls. So you need to connect with them, and you should also help them to support them in a safe way to also connect with their friends. The next thing is create a new routine. See, life is really changing for all of us for a while. Routine actually gives children, young people, an increased feeling of safety in the context of uncertainty. Okay, so at this time, you need to think and develop a new routine. especially if they are not at school. Of course, right now, children aren't going to school, they are at home. So you need to make a plan for the week. Okay, this is time for learning, time for playing, time for relaxing. You need to create that routine for them, especially during this time of uncertainty. So, also, there has to be a balance. So, you need to encourage maintaining a balance between being on and offline, especially those of them who are privy to the internet. Okay, so you need to create time for them. Yeah, some of them who are also learning via the internet and all of those educational resources through the internet. You need to create a balance. They should not just every time on their PC, on their system, on their tablet. So there should be time for everything. Also, I want to tell you that it is important to limit the exposure to media and talk more about what they have seen and heard. Okay, so like adults and children, if they see a repeated coverage about coronavirus, COVID-19 pandemic in the media, you need to see some of these things. Actually, some of this news that we hear could actually cause us a lot of stress. Every day we are hearing this, we're hearing that, and these children also hear things from their friends. They also get information from social media. So now you have to talk to them about what is happening. They need to hear from you. You need to sit down and explain to them about what is actually happening. You need to answer their questions. Okay. So this is basically what I want to share with you this week. Okay. When we're talking about mental health, it's a broad topic, and especially during this coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, I just feel that parents also should guard over their health mentally, so that it doesn't affect the child or their children in a certain way. Okay, so like I said earlier, in the next 10 to 12 weeks, I will be sharing more tips with you all on how to be able to manage this stress that your children are going through right now. Okay, I would like you to support me, what I do, by clicking a like button, comment. I want to know your opinions. I want to know what you think about the things I've shared with you in the last 13 weeks. I want to know you. I want us to know more. I want us to meet. So, and also, I want you to please share this work. Share it with people around you. Share it with your neighbors. Share it with your friends. And I really appreciate. I would really appreciate that. Do that. Okay. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I would see you next week. Bye.